This is a story from a recent past. In a city there lived a little beautiful girl. It was New Year's Eve and the girl was walking on the roadside with bundles of matches in her hands. She had a few of them in the pockets of her apron too. There was Novel, which had covered her hair, and the beautiful curl around her neck. She was walking since the morning but couldn't sell a single matchbox. She approached people walking on the road but nobody poured a single match from her. As everybody was enjoying the eve outdoor, walking through the footpath, the girl saw many shops full of cake and various food. She saw many restaurants with people eating different foods, with candles burning on their table. The girl too was very hungry, as she had had nothing since morning. She ignored the sight and walked ahead. She was shivering as it was night. The cold was quite pushing. She was unable to walk properly as she was barefoot. During the daytime, she was at home, sitting beside her old grandmother.
Mary, would you please go out today to sell the matches? We could get some food if you could sell few of them.
No, mother, it's too cold out there.
Go, you silly girls. Go and sell all those match by evening and done. Come, Tom, unless you sell them all.
Oh, go there, or else he will hit you again. I feel so sorry to have such a cruel son.
Don't cry, Grandma. I'll go.
Mary put some matches in her apron, wore her mother's slippers, and left. She tried her best approaching people to buy the matches them, but no one responded. It was getting dark and Mary was very hungry, but she remembered her father's threats, and she started walking again at the corner of the road. She bumped into a group of people.
Oh, sorry.
I'm fine. Would you like to purchase any matches?
Sorry, little angel. I don't need any.
And they went on. Mary then felt that she is barefoot. She realized that one of the hair slippers was broken. She searched for another one and found it in the gutter. She could not take it out from there. Mary decided to walk barefoot. Before moving on, she checked if her mats were safe. She met many people, but failed to sell any match. Tired, she found a corner between the house and decided to sit there for a while. The cold was getting bad. The girl with the matches in her hand stopped.
If I burn a matchstick, I can get some warmth.
Again, a thought came in her mind.
If father came to know about it, he would be very angry.
But the shivering forced her to think.
How would he know if I just burned one stick?
She dared to take out a matchstick and burn it on a wood nearby, and what a surprise! The matchstick turned into an iron stove. The girl felt warmth. She put her hand near the iron stove and tried to grab the warmth. She was very happy. But soon in a few moments, a snow dropped on the matchsticks and the flame went out. She was very disappointed. In a while, she started snowing again. She took for a moment and took out the matchbox. She picked out another matchstick and burned it against the wall adjacent to her. Ah! To her surprise, she will turn transparent. She could see through the wall now. The house was very beautiful and well decorated. There was a fireplace and light, as many candles were burning. The family living there was having their food. She could see ample food and cakes kept on the dining table, where the family members were chatting and discussing something sitting around the table. Mary saw a roast goose kept in a plate on the table. All of a sudden the ghost started staring at Mary. She was surprised again. The very hard moment, she saw the ghost coming towards her. She was very hungry. She felt happy to see the ghost coming to her. The ghost came near the wall. Mary was about to insert her hand in the wall and hold the ghost. Just then, the flame of the matchsticks went off, and everything vanished at once. Now, there was no transparent wall anymore. Mary was very disappointed. She looked at the sky, pleading God and to help her.
Oh God, please take me out of this situation.
Just then, she saw a star falling down. A thought struck her mind.
They say, when a star falls, someone dies. My grandma is very sick. Does it mean that I've lost my grandma? Oh, she loved me the most.
She took out another matchstick and burned it. She was not surprised to see her grandmother standing in front.
Oh, Grandma, you're here?
Yes, my child, I'm here for you.
Mary was pleased to see her grandmother, but got scared at the next. She thought that her grandmother would also disappear. She took out more sticks from the matchbox and put them on the burning stick. And there was the light as bright as the sunlight. In that hour of night, there was a bright light around Mary and her grandmother. Mary looked upon at her grandmother. She was looking very beautiful. In her now white gown, grandmother was looking at Mary, smiling.
Grandma, I'm too scared to stay here anymore. Please take me with you, please.
Yes, dear, I'll take you with me. Give me your hand.
The grandmother holds Mary's hand and lifts her in her arms. They both start playing upwards. Mary was so pleased that she started the clapping.
How are you feeling now, my little angel?
Now, Grandma, I don't feel hungry or cold or scared anymore. I'm feeling very light.
The grandmother smiled at her, as they both flew to the heaven. There was an innocent smile on Mary's face, as the stars lightened her face in the morning. There were many people gathered around her. All of them were watching Mary, lying down in the corner between the two houses. They all felt pretty for her.